It was an unflattering angle, but I want to multitask. And technically, if you didn't even see me, it's about what I'm saying. This is weird, though. How do I make this not weird? It's gonna be weird regardless. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Oh, god damn it. Okay. How will you stay? Well, I have a new follower. I don't know what the fuck you did to get here, but I hope you regret it already. It doesn't tell me who the fuck people are. It's just like I see the same numbers constantly, and then all of a sudden the number is different. I'm like, why? Okay, so I gotta tell you spiritual stuff. Fuck. I was really, really exhausted. It's getting dark. The last week, I mean, for no particular reason, but here we are. So I was trying to figure that out. So here's what happened. I think I talked about it a little bit. Like one of my competitors, who copied my website, by the way, plagiarized it. Found out today. He like legitimately plagiarized my website. Like this motherfucker's obsessed with me. I had no idea. Like I don't spend any time thinking about this N word, and like he's up at night worrying about what I'm doing. Maybe that's why I can't sleep. He's sending me too much energy. You know what I mean? Um, it's a theory. So what's weird is like, I mean, I'm clearly better looking, but other than that, he's rich and he's famous. Like, I don't understand why. Like, what do you want from me? Why are you obsessed with me, sir? Um, he had threatened physical harm against me a couple of times, and then I think, based on the things that he said, it sounds like he's secretly gay for me. Like I know that, like, ha ha ha. I don't mean it in a ha 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 way. I mean it in like he has a weird obsession with me. He was in the threat. He was saying like me and so are gonna come down and visit you with your steroid ass and your perfect eyebrows and your sexy lips. I added the last one, but you get what I'm saying. It's like, and I was like, I haven't seen you in 10 years. How do you know any of these things? It's like, are you looking at me right now? Is he through the window? So I had posted what this guy said to me on my Instagram page, and I just tore him apart. And I like he called me to try to talk, and I was like, get your dad to try to talk to me and tell me to be nice to you because he only exists because his family's rich, right? So, but in a way, like fucking same, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have if I'd still have a great life. Don't get me wrong, but I learned how to be a man for my dad. My dad supports me. It's great having a dad. Not to brag, um, but everyone knows like the parents that it's like you raised a narcissist. Do your job. It's like he can't handle rejection. He can't handle his emotions, and then you just let him loose on the world. That's what this guy is. So I'm having fun that like he posted something online because I bother him. The fact that I'm successful, is it a fact? And then it doesn't bother me. I don't care actually, but I thought it would be like a funny narrative to be like David versus Goliath. I'd be like, okay, well, like you're giving me attention. Why don't I capitalize on that? So I buy this Lamborghini. I see 666 the whole day. I see 666 in the office signing papers. I see 666 in my dad's office talking to him about it. I see I have all these plans. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like talk about how this guy talked shit. So I said, "Fuck you." It was it was this David versus Goliath thing in my head, and then um, I asked my friends like let's do a podcast episode because I want like when people Google this, I need to be the first thing, and if we're the first thing, then anyone looking at it will at least see that, and then I'll get the product out, and I'll blah 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 blah. I had all these clever plans of how to market it and get people's eyes in it, on it, or whatever. So they're like, yeah, Sunday night, let's do the podcast. So I'm driving there Sunday night. I get a ticket on the way, and I was just quiet about it. Like the cop, he's like, yeah, you were speeding. I'm gonna give you a ticket. Came back and he's like, just so you know, I saw you weaving around this, and I'm like, you know, all day today I was in the freeway, and past several cops. Cops don't see me. So I know when I get pulled over, it's because spiritually I've done something wrong, right? That wasn't a good explanation, but like that's not the only reason. But I know that bad things don't happen to me unless I've invited it in. So that happens on the way there. We filmed the podcast. I'm leaving the podcast. Lambo breaks down. Check engine light, no boost. And I'm like, fuck. On Monday I was supposed to get started working, and now it's Wednesday. Cars at the dealership, and it's like, what am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? I just have to wait. But then also, like, I can't just accept this as just a random occurrence. It's like, why is this happening? Why is this series of events happening? What have I done wrong? Because everything was fine. It's like, okay, does God not want me to have the car? So that car's broken and they're going to buy it back? Does God not want me to talk the way I've been talking? Does God want me to, you know what I mean? Like, what is it? So I think about it, and then I see on the podcast comments, people are like, damn, this guy's cocky. And I'm like, dude, for 20 years, I wasn't cocky. You didn't know who the fuck I was. As soon as I opened my mouth, now I was cocky. It's like, so was Kobe. And he was fucking right. Like, I earned it. You know what I mean? Even though, like, you know, spiritually speaking, like, I've blah, blah, blah. Like, spiritual me doesn't need to be cocky, doesn't have an ego, blah, blah, blah. But in order to like play the game of life, in order to make money and you mean like be this character that I've invented, this mask that I wear, this is my name, this is what I do, this is how I show up in the world. Like I have to pretend I'm unconscious and just play the game because no one else is otherwise I'm alone. I don't get to interact with anybody. I don't get to play the game of life. I'm just in deep thought thinking about how to get closer to God, which is like it's not what this period of my life is for. Like I was letting life pass me by while I sit and ponder and be spiritual. So a couple things happened that also pointed at that it's how I'm handling this. It's how I'm handling this thing, making it like a revenge thing, a revenge purpose. And even though in my heart there's no revenge, I know that I am creating bad energy in that. That guy seeing, like, he fucking copied my website. I had no idea. So I am instigating something. I'm creating bad energy. Like me wanting to, like, start shit just because it bothers somebody that I exist and I'm better than him, you know? He obviously knows I'm better than him. That's what's bothering him. And that's not a cocky thing to say. Like, why else would he be obsessed with me and what I'm doing? It's just basic psychology. Not allowed to notice when things happen. Fuck you. Stop projecting your insecurities onto me. I'm not you. So, um, I read the comments and like a couple people are like, wow, this guy has a strong self esteem. It's like, from coming from someone who had a problem with that, it's like, why is it now that's a problem? Like, so I want to defend that. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. It's like, I want to defend that. It's like, fucking, you can't tell who I am from one video. You know what I mean? Like, but I might have come off that way. Like, but then it's like, then I am legitimately mimicking this guy who I'm complaining about. I I represent what's in his shadow, and by that I mean a handsome, intelligent, capable human being who's also buff and handsome and funny and handsome. And then in my shadow is this like fucking weasel scumbag. So like, when someone threatens your life, like I don't owe this guy grace. You know what I mean? Like he's threatened bodily harm. Like the last time I was like, okay, let's fight for charity. Like either either meet me right now or shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about it. It's like you keep talking about it for 20 years. You've been saying you're gonna fight me, and then you just have your friends threaten me. You don't even do it yourself. Then in person, he's super nice. It's fucking. He's got to be bipolar. He's got some issue. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I don't want to be on the receiving end of his demonic fucking attachment. Like it must be that, right? I looked up his birthday. I was curious. He was a 33 life path. I mean, he's legitimately in my industry. He's famous. Like he's like a known person or personality type thing. So I don't have a desire to be that. I'm sure he's more well suited for that than I am. Um, I just want to do what I do. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily talk about it or tell you about it. Just be here. So that's the short and long of it. Um, I would like to make more money, but I only started wanting to make more money because I thought the better I do, the better I can treat people around me and do good in the world. And I wanted to start this nonprofit idea. And I think that might be the thing too. Maybe I'm not supposed to do it. And that's why things aren't going well. So, like, maybe that's not my calling. Maybe it would take me away from something I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like looking for a place to put my energy instead of doing what God's guiding me to. But I still feel like I could do that. Like, I don't know. How about this? If tomorrow, if I get the Lamborghini back, I'll know that it's don't start the nonprofit. Seems like a lazy way, but like at this point, I might never get it back. They might have to buy it back, which really puts a damper on my plans. You know what I mean? It would be cool that I get to put 400 miles on it and they buy it back, but it's really like there aren't. It's a brand new model. There aren't any around, so I'm supposed to wait for another one. They really fucked me if that's the case. Really fucked me. So I don't know. Like the other thing is like you're being delayed. Being delayed is always for your benefit because it's like stopping you from getting into a car accident, stopping you from marrying the wrong person, it's stopping you from, you know what I mean? Like that's what delays are. If it's a delay, a redirection, same thing. By the way, like this is a quick aside. There's a girl at my gym. I journaled about her before. I complained about her quite a bit actually, and she like tried to come around again, and I just like tolerated it. Probably shouldn't have, but I felt guilty, frankly, and I was like, maybe I could convince myself. And then like brought her like family party birthday, and then it's weird and uncomfortable. Frankly, she just feels very rigid, and like I'm sure she thinks I'm rigid, but I just feel rigid in that she's inauthentic. I don't think she knows who she is, or her soul's missing or something. That's what it feels like. So she asked me for money to invest in her business, and it was like, first of all, that's the cheapest. Like, you're just asking everybody. It's like that's why your dream isn't coming true. You're just mixing your energy with everybody. You don't know how fucking anything works. God already tried to kill you to warn you not to do this. Like, why the fuck would I be in business with you? And she's like, it's only $25,000 for one point. I'm like, only 25,000. I'm like, I'm still building my own dreams, bitch. I'm not responsible for yours. The fuck? Such a cheap thing to do. Ask me someone for money. So I haven't heard from her since. It costs that uncomfortable conversation to get rid of her. Basically, now she's not gonna bother me again. I didn't know. I didn't know how she thinks or feels since then, but I saw her at the gym yesterday, and she just scurried off. And I think that's the best case scenario. It's like, good. Shoo. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Okay, back to this thing about business. Business. Like, asking me for money, god damn. It's like, you have no shame, you know what I mean? Like, just, it's like being a hooker. Like, just, it's happened to me before also. But I'm glad it happened because I don't have to deal with her again. Like, that's that's fine. I don't have to be mean. I don't have to do anything. I just, that problem got rid of itself. Okay, so I make a video for my business Instagram yesterday, and I'm like, look, I have an energetic block. I know when that happens. I'm driving around, and then the light's shining, and it looks like I'm an angel. And then the light shining in the camera looks like God is answering or talking through, like as I talk, the things that maybe I'm not supposed to say or are wrong, it gets dim, and then when I say something, like a bright light flashes. It's hard to explain, but that's the gist of it. It kind of felt like it. There's God saying yes or no to things, and I'm like, okay, so I think that, I can't start this chapter on revenge. You know what I mean? The next decade of my life is about this, and I thought it's going to be like, Tupac, Biggie, what East Coast West Coast beef, where it's like, I think behind the scenes they didn't have any problem. I think that was like a CIA psyop to begin with. Um, but and so I'm going around and basically journaling on my fucking business page, and I say, fucking, you know what? Like, it gave me the idea, but like, I just need to do this for my business. It has nothing to do with that guy. I wish him well. I don't care about him, whatever. And I just let it be, you know? It's like, I know I upset that guy. Like, I don't take his threat seriously. He's a man child. He's, as far as mental capacity, he doesn't have what I have. So it's like, I'm beating up a retard is not a win, you know? So, that being said, I go to my web designer's house today, my friend, and he wants me to like make some blog posts for these new cars, landing pages. He wants to do some custom stuff to the website. And he's like, I told him the story about that guy, and he's like, what's the guy's name again? When I left, he texted me, what's the guy's name? I was like, this is the name, this is the website. or this is his company name, and he looks at the website and he's like, "Oh, I looked them up before. They've done a redesign since I looked last." And he said, "Did you know that he copied your website?" I said, "What?" He's like, "Go look. It looked like he put it in AI and said, 'Copy this.'" And it fucking is that. And I want to like brag on my Instagram, like, yeah, this guy sucks. Like, who's the copy and who's the fucking original, you know? But then I'm playing into this thing, like I get a demon to lower my vibration, basically. That's what it feels like. I've been warned about is that he's a demon. He's been given like fame and fortune. He's not happy. I talked to someone else yesterday who was like, I know that guy. We went to high school together. We grew up together. I know his family. His grandfather owns like a $300 million high rise. They never have to work. They have infinite money. And he's just always drinking. Always drinking. If you see him, he's drinking. I'm like, huh. Okay, so he's obviously unhappy. So that's, when I know it's not my first time being alive, like I know that I trigger people that don't have what I have in the sense of internally. And for some reason, if you mention that, you're cocky or an asshole or something. I don't understand. I'm just telling you what. There's no other answer. I don't know what you think it is. But, um, but so I'm like, okay, fuck. I don't know what I still don't have the car back. I don't have the ability to like do anything. So I'm like just stuck waiting. God has told me to wait. I have to wait. Maybe I'm not the person that deserves it yet because I still have this, like, I can slide into my ego. And perhaps I'm going to have a test during this that has to do with my ego, and I need to just not be Marty McFly, Nobody calls me Yella. Do. So, so I make this video, I let it go. I see he's copying my website. I feel like this has to do with him. He's in his enemy year right now, so he's having a hard time. Some people are giving him a hard time on the internet, and this is a perfect time to kick this motherfucker when he's down, and take the throne from him, take everything that he's built. You know what I mean? But next year is my enemy year, where I'm gonna lay low. And I keep seeing 888, so I'm like, okay, it's wealth, sure, but it's also karma. So what I do to him in his enemy year, I'm sure he would do to me in mine, So I'm gonna show him grace. And if he somehow I'm like karmically connected to this motherfucker, if he um, next year doesn't show me the same grace, perhaps he'll be punished karmically, you know? And I'll just leave it at that. That's what I'm thinking. Now, here's the other thing. I post that 20-minute long video. I get a new follower. He's a famous YouTuber. And he watches my diatribe. He watches my fucking monologue, and he's like, we think a lot alike. And I'm like, oh yeah? How so? And then he's like, blah, 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 astrology, trading stocks with astrology, money. I'm like, yeah, well, have you tried this? You could do this, pay your bills on an 8-day, and blah, blah, blah. He's like, wow, really? I'm going to try that. I'm like, yeah, okay, bye. Then we start talking about spiritual stuff. And when someone's able to listen to the things that I say spiritually, not that they know it, not that they can absorb it, but like when they can hear it, I'm like, okay, so there's something, like, you were meant to cross my path, because most people aren't prepared to hear what I have to say. Like, you can't process it. Fuck. Spun out. It's a wet track. Why is everybody stopping? Oh, we're all going to pit to get new tires. I don't think I have new tires. I don't have tires. Motherfucker. 6 laps says that's not happening. Fuck you, let me exit. Exit. I have to wait to lose? Fucking bullshit. Maybe I'm being taught 69. Maybe I'm being taught patience. 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 Yeah, these motherfuckers have wet tires. I don't have wet tires in this fucking car. Why wouldn't you tell me that earlier? I know you did tell me and I didn't pay attention. Anyways, fuck. I don't remember this fucking level having wet tire section. It's fucking stupid. It's still the best car for this. I just need tires. We'll do intermediate. Okay. What a waste of time. So, it's 4 minutes where I said nothing. So I've tried to erase the karma. I talked to this new guy, and then, as I said, he's like 700,000 people on Instagram. I don't know how many. Like I've heard of him. I don't watch this kind of shit. But I've heard the name. So after we talked, I was like, "Hey, I have this idea. What do you think?" And he said that would be a great idea. And I was like, "Do you have any connections to people that could make this happen?" And he said, "Yeah, let me check. I could maybe go here or there." Do I tell you what the thing is? So like, I have 2 incredible cars. Like it's they're direct competitors in the market. These 2 cars and these 2 brands, Ferrari versus Lamborghini, and I have both. Well, the dealership has one, and I have the other. Assuming I get it back or get a different one, assuming it comes back in some form, assuming that happens, assuming that happens, then instead of doing one then the other, here's the other thing is I get an email every day from like a tool I utilize, and they say like this is what we've developed or what we're releasing this week. So every week I wait for them to say we've released Ferrari, so come get some, and then I can go do my Ferrari. So I posted like, oh look, we can do a Suzu's now. Who gives a fuck? Where's the Ferrari? And someone who's in that side of the industry messages me and just sends me a clock emoji. I'm like, motherfucker, we're not in Hogwarts. Just fucking give me a straight answer. What fucking day? I know you know. Well, I can't say. Like, fuck you. Then don't send me an emoji either. Are you flirting with me? Fuck. So fucking, he's like, it will be out soon. Don't worry, and you'll be happy. I'm like, okay, fucking whatever. And then it started. This idea formed in my head. I'm like, oh shit. What if I don't have the Lamborghini because I'm not supposed to start on it? Maybe I'm being delayed, so I for something. I'm like, what could that be? I don't have the imagination for. Why would God not give me the thing I want right now? Right? This is the same thing when you're not with the right person, whether you're single or you're dating someone as a filler. You know what I mean? Like, God, why? We don't see the big picture. We don't know where we're going, so we can't say what's good for us. So I'm like, nobody in the market has something out. Nobody's figured it out. No, like I'm that guy. I'm the one who's gonna figure it out. I'm the one. I know I could do this. I've been developing it. I've been working on it. I can do this. I could be the first, and I could be the best, and I could be, you know, time is of the essence. Give me the car. 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 Give me the fucking car. Give me the car. Give me the car. Give me my fucking car, bitch. I better get a free month out of this, you know? It's like you buy a car, you're like, hey, everybody have this new car. Where's your car? It's at the dealership. I don't know. It's like, what the fuck, man? That's not what I came to do. Like, you just basically, I paid you to move the car from one side of the room to the other in your own fucking dealership, you cunts. What the fuck is that? Bunch of fucking fucks. It's a new model, so I guess they have bugs, but what the fuck, man? Why? Okay, so like it has to be a spiritual thing, so I won't complain. It has to be a spiritual thing. It's not the dealership's fault. It's this is divine intervention. So I was like, okay, well, what if I'm being delayed so that the Ferrari and Lamborghini are released together? I was like, well, that would make it complicated in the sense that I have to work on both at the same time, send both of the computers out at the same time. I have to get them unlocked at the same time. But then I was like, well, then I get to race them at the same time, stock. Then I get to test how much power they make stock. Then I can show how much power they gained after. Then I can show how much speed they gained after. Then I was like, this would be huge. Because lots of people are going to be like, yeah, we did this one or we did that one. And this is why it's good. And this is what, blah, blah, blah. I can do both. And I'll have a video of both. These are it's the Clash of the Titans. It's two at the same time. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. So I can now I was like talking to my friend with the podcast. I was talking to now this famous, like, not a podcast guy necessarily, but he's a well-known like person in the car thing. And I was like, what do you think about this idea? He's like, that's a great idea. I think it would be great. Because I was like, what do you think about reviewing them after I work on them? And he said that would be great too. I'm like, oh fuck, like we could actually do something very cool. And he has pull because he has a big name. So I was like, okay, what if we rent a dyno and test both? What if we go to the drag strip with both? Like, can we? And he said he'll work on it. And he's like, I used this track in Arizona. Maybe we could go there. Like, we might be able to go to Vegas, which would just be fun to be in Vegas. But like, there's a racetrack there, and there's a place I could measure horsepower there that I work with. But it's extremely hot in Vegas. That's not good for power, you know? But all of a sudden, like, that idea wouldn't have existed if I started right away, right? And if I didn't know how to listen to signs and synchronicities, I'd be at the dealership buying another one right now. So take that one back, give me another one. Let me break a different one. So that's what I think is happening. And I think that clearing the air and clearing the karma before I do that is also important, because I don't want my success to be at his expense. I don't want to earn bad karma. You know what I mean? Like, let him fail for his own failures and let me succeed for my own success. That's what I want to happen. So I think that's what's gonna happen now. Like, why wouldn't things work out for me? I'm the best. God made me this way. You can't be mad. So that's what I think is happening. That's what I think is going to happen. That's what I think we're going. And that could be wrong. It's getting brighter again. Could be wrong. Could be right. I think that was a confirmation. I hope. But just because things don't work out the way I want doesn't mean they won't work out. And it's just time to trust God, you know? The fucking Catalina wine mixer. So that's that. Uh, I hope, obviously, like, I have the potential to do so much. Like, I journaled about the other day. I haven't been excited to work in so long. Like, all of this is so exciting to me. I get to do something I'm good at. I get to, like, fuck around, you know? This is like my whole career, my whole life was leading up to this. Like, all these setbacks, all the fuck ups, all the times I wasted time and energy is like, and I think God is deliberately keeping me single right now as well. So it's just like, I need to do this. It will ensure the next decade of my life. It will it will be making me money for the rest of my life. The work that I do here now. So there's so much riding on it that I'm nervous. But it's also so important to stay spiritually grounded during, because it's still a test. I'm still being tested. And if I'm not the person who deserves this blessing, then even if I get it, I'll lose it. And I'll get right to the finish line and biff it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very public thing. Like, what happens if the motor blows? That would affect my entire business, not just these, you know? And what scares me is the journalist guy that I'm talking to said that he was given a press car and that motor blew up. I'm like, oh, oh. So I don't want to find the weak link, you know. I have to be careful. I have to save Maggie. I have to save Jack. Hook is back. Hook. Sorry, that was autism. I just went into a monologue about fucking Peter Pan. I don't know if you saw that 1994's Hook, Robin Williams' Peter Pan. Peter Pan's got kids. It was a good movie. It's one of those, like, I heard Spielberg hated it, but it's one of those movies as a kid that just, like, shapes you, touches your heart, makes you feel magic. They don't really do shit like that anymore. I went and bought these wet tires, and the track isn't wet. So now I'm going slow around the track with shit traction, and these fucking alphas are trying to pass me, and I'm waiting for rain that isn't coming. Like, that fucking game switched it up. I would have been fine on the hard tires. Fucking stupid. Like, just fucking do the same thing, asshole. Supposed to be impressed that you could fuck me over? Oh wow, really threw a curveball. Fuck you. Okay, so that's that. I think I don't have anything else to say. Um, in a week now, I make what I used to make in a month. And I might hit my target monthly income, like, early this month if things keep going the way they're going. Um, I hope. I hope. I was just thinking. I had a customer who's a famous singer, and I did his Ferrari, And then he gave me tickets to his concert, so I took someone there, and we left right away. Like, we listened to 1.5 songs, and then just went to dinner on our own. But like, how I think about those major events are energy sucks. And usually after I do something incorrect on the weekend, maybe like, my energy is siphoned, and it's always shit till Thursday, and then Thursday picks up. It's like if 3 days of punishment, and then by Thursday things start to normalize, which feels like it might be happening. Maybe it's because I went to that concert. Maybe that's why the car got fucked up. That's why. I don't know. But the idea of doing both cars together and getting these fucking major stars involved, like, it's way better than anything I could have done on my own. Way better. So, divine timing. Everything happens for a reason, right? What are the odds the guy adds me on Instagram today and then watches a 20-minute long video of me just fucking around? Not fucking around, but saying like semi-spiritual shit about business. I guess we'll see how it goes. I mean, that's why I journal. That's why I journal. That's why I talk to you. You figure it out, stupid. So to whoever just added me, I used to be buff, so please excuse this shape. It's really like, you just let it go, and then it's like you look fine in clothes, but like, I used to look good naked. 41. It's just harder. And I don't want to have muscle until I am lean again. That's where I'm at. Okay, bye.